So cybersecurity as a concept covers a really wide range of areas. But to begin with, if we just consider the fact that while large-scale computer networks have some really positive impacts on our day-to-day lives and the way that we can do things as in terms of organisations and businesses, they have created a massive range of security issues as well. So there's five main types of attack that you sort of very loosely need to be aware of, and then within that we're going to look at in subsequent videos different types of attack that we need to, that we might suffer as well. Now, with anything like this, what you must also look to do is consider the potential solution to get around an attack. So of the five, there's passive attack, active attack, insider attack, brute force, and DOS, or referred to as denial of service. So a passive attack, first of all, is where someone will monitor data traveling over a network, and this could be done using something called a packet sniffer or packet sniffing software. A solution to get around this is very straightforward, is to encrypt data so it can't be read. And if you're not sure on what encryption is, make sure you have a look at one of our videos on the channel related to encryption. An active attack is a network where we use something called malware, and there are lots of different types of malware, from viruses to worms to Trojan horses. And one of the solutions that you can put together for malware is to have a firewall or a really good antivirus that's kept up to date, and that's one of the key concepts as well that you need to remember with this. An insider attack is someone inside an organization that is out to cause damage to that organization. So they might steal, edit, or delete some data. Maybe they've got some kind of grievance with the organisation, but they don't really care about the situation they're in anymore, so they're just out to cause maximum damage. So having access rights and strong passwords may restrict the potential for an employee to do widespread damage to a computer network. Then you've got brute force, which is used to combine where you might combine a series of passwords and usernames together, trying lots of different combinations from using like a standard dictionary. And a solution to this is to ensure that the users of your network use strong passwords. If they don't, then they are liable or available to have some kind of brute force attack. Another one that you might have, and you might have this on your own school network, is that you only get so many attempts to enter in your password before it locks you out of the network completely. That can be quite a good way of stopping a brute force as well. And then finally, denial of service. This is where a botnet will attack a server and it will try to overload part of a network by flooding it with useless amounts of traffic. Normally these machines have been infected, and they're totally innocent people using the machines, but they've been infected with a piece of malware, which means that they can then be used to strike a denial of service attack on a network. Using things like firewalls are a good way to stop those.